Yo, 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 what's good, everybody? It's your boy GD, the sports actor, and we're just going to get right into it. This episode right here is a very special one because I decided to come out here and come watch the game. Yes, folks, I am in Seattle, here to cause a ruckus, here to support Daniel Jones and let him know during halftime when he's doing well and when he's not doing so well. And so we're going to break this game down. We're going to look at it. And let me tell you this. The energy right now in Seattle, they don't seem as rah-rah as you might think. Don't let the internet fool you. Seattle fans seem very humble out here. They know that the Giants are going to be a presence. They know that the Giants are going to be a threat. And we could just turn out to be 2-3 at the end of this game. Let's get right into it, all right? Looks like we're going to start off with the injuries. Of course, the one that we all are aware of, the one that we're all pretty upset about, especially myself. I expected to see my boy Leak out here on the field, touching the green, catching the balls. No diddy. But he's out of this mix with a concussion, and so he didn't pass the protocol. So Malik Nabers will not be on the field. We have Adoree Jackson, who may participate, questionable still, as well as Drew Phillips, but I believe we're going to be seeing both of them. Devin Singletary has been listed as doubtful and probably will not see the field, but that gives us more ability to see Tyrone Tracy, who I'm very excited to see in the backfield. He's been doing some great things on third downs and really been a great replacement when Devin Singletary needs some breathing time, when he needs to get off the field. Tyrone Tracy has been a solid player, getting about 5 to 9 yards per carry from what I've seen at the times that he's been able to play. And so those are our injuries that we have listed so far. I said sad to see Malik go, sad to see Devin Singletary go. Those guys are most of our production when it comes to the offensive side of the ball. But this requires for other guys to step up. This requires for other guys like Jalen Hyatt. This is your time, my dog. Darius Slayton. A couple of those mistakes, a couple of the drop balls in certain games that you had. This is the time to make up and show why you're so tenured here with the Giants, why you do have the highest receiving yards when it comes to the receivers for the New York Giants. And you really have to step into that veteran role and really make your presence known. And I'm really excited to see Wan'Dale, of course. He's been doing great. Hopefully a lot of the balls that he's been able to catch can now be caught behind the sticks, and we can get first down and not a lot of these third and shorts, a lot of these fourth down conversions because we were just this short. So looking for the other guys on our wide receiver core to really step up. I know we did call Isaiah Hodgins up from the practice squad, and he will be participating, which I'm really excited about. Isaiah Hodgins is a great threat when it comes to production in the red zone, and we could use a height like him when it comes to some of these balls that DJ has been throwing, because a lot of them seem to be, a bit high, seems to be a bit lofty. And so having a big time receiver like Isaiah Hodgins always gives me a bit of security when I see him on the field. So I'm really excited that they're going to be calling him up. But the three guys that I named, the three starters between Wan'Dale, Darius Slayton, and Jalen Hyatt, I really expect these guys to turn out and show out. And I really hope that we also get the tight ends in the mix. I mean, it's been a quiet day for Bellinger. This is his third season, as well as I know it's Theo Johnson's rookie season, and so I'm giving him a little bit of grace. But from what we saw and what we drafted him out of Penn State, we're expecting a lot more production to come out of him. And so I really hope with Malik Nabers out of this game, we can start to see Daniel pass the ball and move the ball a little bit more. And that is, going to be the ultimate factor in this whole thing. That's the X factor in this whole equation, in this whole formula is, can Daniel Jones move the football like he's been doing without Malik Nabers on the field? Because most of us all know, at least, that Daniel Jones, a lot of his yardage, a lot of his completions have been coming because Malik Nabers is just such a beast. The yards after catch that Malik Nabers has been able to produce has made it look like Daniel Jones is throwing, maybe a little bit better than he really is. So this is a true test, especially with a defense like the Seahawks, which is a good defense, and we'll get to that. They are a good defense, and I really do think this will be a great test. He went up against Cleveland, showed out, played well. I thought he played well against the Cowboys. in Dallas, even though that the record didn't show it. We should have won that game. And so I really do hope through all these games we've been seeing improvements when it comes to Daniel Jones. And I want to see continued improvement, especially when it comes against the Seahawks, because this could really help turn the season around. Going 2-3 is a lot better than going 1-4. I'll tell you that much. And so we need to start putting these collective wins, these consecutive wins together. And like I was saying, back to the Seahawks defense, we are going to be facing a good Seahawks defense. But luckily for us, a lot of these guys, a lot of the main role players seem to be injured or out. And I really hope that we capitalize on this. I mean, they have about, 20 guys, it seems, listed on their injury report. And so it's going to be a battle for sure. But I definitely think with a couple of these guys out on defense, this will work out for the Giants. And we need to capitalize. We need to play strong. We need to play aggressive from the jump and put points on the board. We can't go around leaving for 3. We really need to go and just go get 7. That's all we need to do. Work our way down the field, control time of possession, and go get 7 points on the board. Because if we're playing from behind, especially when it comes to a team like the Seahawks, we do not need any momentum coming into this stadium. Like I said, I'm going to be at the game. You don't want me getting hurt because I'm trying to defend you on the field. This is straight to you, Daniel Jones. I can't afford, what may happen if you're not playing well. So I really need you to step it up. Step it up. That's all I'm asking for. And so with a couple of these guys, like I said, out, this really presents, this is a bit of a crippled defense that we're going up against. A good defense still, a well-coached team, well-coached defense. We know that the Seahawks, they pride themselves in having a defensive forward mindset. And so we really need to lean on this passing game. We need to trust that, or Daniel needs to trust that the decisions that he's making are the right ones. And he's been great with not turning over the ball. We just need to, put points on the board. We need to get a couple of these deep shots to guys like Slayton and Hyatt and land some of them a little bit more. And we're getting there. We're getting there for sure. Now, if we look on what the defense has to do, like I said, super excited to be getting Adoree Jackson and Drew Phillips back. 2 guys that we missed in that Dallas Cowboys game that we really could have used when it came to that slot shutdown position. Really could have used Drew Phillips especially. But going up against the Seahawks team, I really like, having these guys back because they really play that slot position well. Deonte Banks is going to have a challenge going up against DK Metcalf because Metcalf is going off right now. He really is. Doing well when it comes to touchdowns. I believe has a touchdown every game, or maybe most games he has a touchdown. Has been doing well when it comes to the go routes, has been doing well when it comes to catching anything in the middle of the field, slants, playing strong, playing aggressive, looks healthy this year. So he's going to be a problem. And as we know, Deonte Banks has allowed for every WR1 that he's covered has scored a TD. Every single wide receiver that Deonte Banks has covered has scored a touchdown. And it's been a little bit unfortunate because he's played great defense. But at times, he's not turning around. He might be playing a little bit too tight, and he just misses the ball, or just misses doing something that could just break up what turns out to be a complete pass. So we're going to see how that matchup is going to work. I'm hoping that they send him a little bit of help. I'm hoping with the slot coming in that provides a little bit of assistance to Deonte Banks and covering anything that might come up the middle, shutting out JSN. Tyler Lockett, I'm not too worried about. A little bit more of a tenured receiver. So I really think the Giants do well with anything that's thrown up in the air. And so I'm excited for this matchup, guys. I truly am. I'm truly excited to be out here in Seattle. Smells fresh, great city, great energy. If you're a foodie, this is definitely a place that you have to come check out because they just have a lot of options and some good tasting food too. And everything just tastes really, really fresh. But, more than anything, I'm just excited to be out here. Me and my girl, we're going to go watch the game tomorrow, and just excited to root for the Giants live in person. This is the closest game to the West Coast that they're going to be playing for the rest of the season, and I was just able able to come out here and get those tickets so I could be out here and root on for my team and cheer them live and in person. So it's going to be a great atmosphere. I'm ready for the 12th man. I'm ready for all the Seahawks fans and all that energy. And I really do think that the Giants do stand a chance in winning this matchup. This is not something that is beyond their talent level. I really think that the Giants right now, on paper, really should be 3-1. And I know it doesn't really look that way, but this game will definitely show what we've learned after the 4 games that we've played so far. It'll also show how much we've put into what we've learned, especially since we basically had a small preseason or a small bye week with the 10 days since we haven't played since last Thursday. So it'll be really nice to get out there, get this energy back out there, and get this Giants train moving again. So appreciate you guys for tuning in. Just a little preview on what I anticipate the game to be. If you're looking at scores, I anticipate this to be relatively modest, maybe something that is a 24-17 Giants, maybe a 21-24. I really do think we pull this game out, and I think we do it in a lovely flat fashion. So let's go Giants fans. See you guys out here tomorrow, and let's get it. Thanks, guys.